Hey Mina, what's going on? Welcome to the live stream. Mina Saeed, Natasha, how's it going? Welcome to the live stream. Oh, almost forgot the microphone here. What's going on, Amy? What's going on, Andrea? Hello. Welcome, Amy. Welcome back. Good to see you here again. I'm good. Thank you for asking. Make sure this hair is in order because it might be a little crazy, a little disheveled right now. Dianita, what's going on? Welcome. Megan Omac 813, welcome. Echo Girl 80, what's going on? Welcome. How we all feeling tonight? Good to see you as well, Mina. Crazy hair day. Must be all that Cern energy. Paula Michelle, welcome to the live stream. Good to have you here. Welcome. Amy says, been busy with work and moving. Glad to be back. Glad to have you back. Where'd you move to, Amy? Andrea, good to see you as well. Welcome to the live stream, everyone. Let's wait just a couple seconds here before we get into the main topic for tonight. Tonight's going to be fantastic. It's going to be a live healing demonstration. I'm going to show you guys how to heal yourself. That's my goal, my purpose, my mission here in life is to show you how to heal yourself. Very simply, to take control of your own mind, body, heart, and soul. And if you need to receive a healing, you can receive a healing as well. But that's only if you feel you need it. If you want one, that is. From PA to MD, I think that's Pennsylvania to Maryland. Who knows the proper acronym for MD? Besides the doctoring. I'm not really sure who that is. I'm feeling much better after the healing you did. Thank you. You're so welcome, Natasha. Thank you for sharing that. I'm really glad to hear that. Like we said yesterday in the channeled guidance, you didn't really need it, but it did speed things up a little bit. So I hope it serves you well, and thank you for sharing that feedback here on the live stream. For anyone wondering what Natasha's talking about, she got a live healing yesterday during our live stream. Those are available for $55 in the link in my bio on TikTok. I'm a psychic medium and an energy healer, and what I do is I go into the chakra systems in your body and I help you. I don't do it for you, but I help you to release what holds you back emotionally and or spiritually so your physical or mental symptoms can go away. And more so than that, my mission here is to show people that they can heal themselves, to show people how the mind, body, spirit, and soul work together in tandem, and by knowing that knowledge can heal every single part of themselves and their cells all together. Christy, what's going on? Welcome to the live stream. Candace Young, welcome to the live stream. Good to have you here. She says, hello from Victoria, Vancouver, Canada. Natasha says, I was in a bad place. I'm very sorry to hear that. I'm glad to hear you're doing better now. Now, for those of you guys who are in a not so good place or a bad place, let's just be real about it. Those of you guys who are in a bad place, are you depressed? Are you anxious? Are you heavy? Are you not sure where to go? Are you hurting inside? Are there things coming up that you don't know how to help? Let me know what those things are so I can help you on this live stream. I'll be live for maybe an hour or two. And what I want to do, my intention for this live stream is to take us all through, collectively, a healing demonstration. Everyone in this collective. Not just me doing it for everyone, but me showing you how to solve what's going on. Physically, mentally, or emotionally, and to talk about the connection between those healings. Now, as Paul, I believe, just mentioned, those are available. If you go through this meditation or this healing and you're like, wow, I see that there's more that I need or that I want, and I trust this guy to help me remove that so I can step into my highest and greatest expression, those are in the link in my bio. You can purchase one for $55, and we will do a channeled live healing for you on this live stream. And what I will offer for free as a gift from me to you, is the ability to understand. I will diagnose what's going on in your heart, mind, body, and soul. And that includes any particular physical ailment or disease or illness that you might be experiencing. I will channel the emotional or spiritual reason for you. That includes people on TikTok and or on YouTube. Okay? This isn't a scam. This isn't a snake oil demonstration. This is an actual live healing demonstration for those of you guys who are ready. But first, we're going to be going through a collective healing because the Cern energies are crazy right now. How many of you guys have been feeling a little bit off or crazy or shadowy or just like there's a lot moving up and through or amped up in your body, mind, heart, and soul? Potentially, we don't know for sure, but potentially because of what Cern is doing. What is Cern? Cern, that's funny. I actually don't even know what it stands for, but I do know what they're doing. They have this big-ass machine, and what they do is they slam the tiniest possible particles that we know of in the physical universe and world together, these subatomic particles. And what they're trying to find is the smallest possible particle, what they call the God particle. I believe it's called the Higgins. I think it's called the Higgins. Someone's correct me if I'm wrong there. The Higgins particle. I could be wrong with that. But the smallest possible particle in order to replicate or study the origin of the universe, essentially the Big Bang. They're trying to replicate and understand the origin of the Big Bang. Okay, so let's go into it. Now, let's just start off with this. Let's start off with 2 or 3 people, just 2 or 3 people, and I'm just going to choose them at random who would like a psychic diagnosis of what they're feeling, what they're experiencing in their mind, body, heart, and soul. I'm going to choose from either YouTube or TikTok, maybe a mix of both depending on who wants to participate. We're going to choose 3 people. We're just going to diagnose. We're not going to do the healing, but we're going to tell you, the guides and I are going to tell you what's going on. And then later, after we do the collective healing for everyone, if you guys want a live personal healing, those will be available in my bio, TikTok bio, for $55 or more if you want to do a reading and a healing. So I'm offering those at $55 for a personal psychic reading or a healing, either one. Someone said, good luck if you pick me. Amy Peer, you're up first because I saw your email, Amy Peer, and unfortunately, yes, you did miss the $50 one-on-one health consultation that I had. That was a special for 1 week only. But I want to make sure that we help. And if you're looking for one, Amy, please let me know in the chat. Here's what I need if you guys are going to volunteer, okay? So get your questions ready. If you guys want a free diagnosis, just tell me what symptoms you have that you're predominantly experiencing that you don't like physically, mentally, or emotionally. Amy Pierre, this is for you. So what is it that you're experiencing that you'd like for me to take a look into energetically? Now, just so you guys know, all right, this is not a physical scientific diagnosis. I'm not a doctor. I don't claim to be. I'm not a surgeon. I don't claim to be. I'm not a biologist. I don't claim to be that either. This is an emotional/spiritual diagnosis because what I am is a psychic medium and a healer. So I can ask the guides and your soul to channel what's going on that's creating these circumstances. So that's the way I'm going to diagnose it. Now, those of you guys new to this type of healing, it does affect the physical. The emotional, spiritual affects the physical. So if we can get to the root of that, we can solve the physical symptoms, problems that is going on. Varicose veins and weight. This is for Amy Pierre. Okay, she's in the YouTube chat, so you guys don't see her on TikTok, but for Amy Pierre here on YouTube, she says she wants to know what's going on with my varicose veins and weight. Okay. For the first thing is circulation. So for you, Amy, it's a matter of increasing the air energy in you. Okay. So there's a little bit of a stagnation when it comes to the flow of energy, the flow of air, the flow of Vata energy. Those of you guys who are familiar with Ayurveda, Vata is air and space. So Amy, for you, breath work, but more so than that, the flow. Okay. Experiencing a lightness, the light and love of lightness. Okay. So there's a little bit too much density in the bodily systems, a little bit too much density there. So what needs to happen is a release of the heaviness, the energetic heaviness that you might feel that would allow things to flow, and also the allowance of light energy in to help things to flow. Okay. So what that looks like for you, Amy, is this: air and space comes from above. So what you would need to do is actually consciously open the crown chakra up, okay, and to allow this light energy to move through you and to break up the particles, the subatomic particles that are keeping things a little bit more stuck than they need to be. Now, vasodilation is what they're showing me as well. So things that are going to help you to flow, open up the system, okay, release and let things go and let things be flowing through. Okay, so energetically, it's an allowance of that divine masculine energy. It's an allowance of the divine masculine wind, air energy coming through you to create more space and to create more lightness within. Okay, this is the solution to both. They're saying that both the appearance, okay, the appearance issues that you might have with the varicose veins. I don't know if that's the root issue, but that's what they're telling me is that the appearance, the problem you have with the appearance of them, or the color or something like that, and also the weight, if that's what you're asking for. So they're saying for you, here's the instructions for your diagnosis, okay, just on a psychic level. They're saying to allow the extra layer of energy to be received through the top of the head, to allow, and to trust, there it is, to trust that divine masculine energy, okay? Part of what is scarring here for you, Amy, is this distrust, a deep inner wound or distrust around receiving that masculine energy inside of your body to allow things to flow. There's a little bit of stuckness there. There's a little bit of rigidity, okay, and security, and feeling that, okay, it's safer just being this in me, and who I am, and connected to the earth. So what they're saying is you're predominantly earth, okay? Your element here in terms of your body is predominantly earth, and there's safety and security in that. In order to open things up and to flow and to lose and release, it would take divine masculine air energy to be received in. Okay, so if we were to do a healing together, what I would do is I would actually open up the crown chakra, ask for the divine energy to come through, and then I would have you open to receive it, and then allow that to flow throughout all of your body. And what that's going to do is work its way through those stuck areas and cause things like waste matter that might be stuck inside to release itself, and for your body to start to detoxify from the inside out. Okay. They're also saying, now this just came out of nowhere, I don't know why this is, but heavy metals might be an issue for you. They just randomly mention that. Heavy metals, there might be some stuckness of heavy metals in your system that are actually clogging some things up, like your pores in particular. So they're saying also getting some heat and sweat and more movement, but movement that stimulates air and breath specifically. Cardiovascular movement would help for the detoxification process, but then also taking something that might also speed up the detoxification process. Not trying to just be a salesman here, but I do represent a product that is zeolite. Zeolite's a heavy metal detox. It might help a lot. It's linked for that's in the bio. Okay. Guys, and is there anything else for Amy that she needs to know here and now for our highest good and healing at this particular moment in time? This will also help you move forward with your purpose. Part of your purpose is balancing and mixing in the divine masculine energy within your divine feminine, and allowing that your parts of yourself to open to him fully, so that you can both flow forward together. That's part of your purpose too. So it will help with your purpose as well if you're feeling stuck in that. Health as well. Also, health is a big part of your purpose. So it's funny that you're getting this particular, but health is a part of your purpose, and understanding health on a deep level, emotional level. That's it. That's the message. All right. She says, I feel that I'm a Taurus Earth. Thank you, B. I will hit you up for healing on payday. Awesome. Beautiful. Good. All right. Who's next? Amy, I hope that helps you. If you have questions about that, feel free to shoot me an email. I can share some brief advice there as well. Let's see who's next. So we got Angley. Here we go. I cry, but I'm grieving in Texas. Angley in TikTok here. I'm sorry to hear that you're crying. What's the issue that we can help you out with here? You're the next one that I was drawn to right off the bat here in TikTok. What's the next issue we can help you out here with right off the bat? Is it the crying? Is it the grieving? Is it what is it about the pain here? No, don't call me an angel. There's angels surround me for sure. What is it that we can help with you specifically? Is there a physical, mental, emotional, something? What's going on here? Oh, Angel, your name's Angel. Okay, good. Okay, cool. Sorry, the phone's a little farther away from me, so it's hard to see sometimes. Understanding the things going on. Okay, good. And by the things that's going on, do you mean internally? Do you mean externally? What things do you mean understanding? Is there a confusion somewhere? We're all humans and bleed red. Yes, I agree with that for sure. Good. Is there a specific issue, though? Is there a problem you're looking for help with? I know it's a sad thing that we are all humans. Me and Paula are watching Game of Thrones. The corruption. Okay. Okay. Is there something inside personally that you are working through or wanting some assistance with, or are you simply just going through a grieving process? Because either one's okay. I can help with the first one. The second one is just your journey. So, of course, I send you love for that. Uvaldi. Okay, well, Angel, if there's a specific issue you're looking for, let us know. I'm going to move on to someone who has a specific health issue they're looking for help with. There was someone in the chat who I kept seeing. I think it's Haley in the Bubs. Yeah, gut issues, unstoppable weight gain with a hand, triple hands raised, six hand raised here. Good. Okay, so Haley, we're gonna do you. So gut issues and unstoppable weight gain. So Haley, let us know in the chat if you're here. Okay, we'll come back to you, Angel. Don't worry. All right, good, Haley. So, what is the main thing? Let's just say the main thing for you that you'd like for me to investigate and to diagnose on the spot right here for you. The number one thing that you could use help with, okay? That you don't know what's going on, you're unsure, you'd like a solution presented to you. And of course, those of you guys who are sold already, you want a physical healing here on the live stream, they are available for purchase via donation. They're $55. You get a psychic reading and or a healing here on the live stream. Link for that is in my bio if you want to get on the list early. Weight gain. So this is for Haley and the Bubs. Weight gain. Oh, okay. Yeah, your body's holding on to something. All right. Lower, like right beneath your belly button. There's a little spot here, right beneath your belly button. Okay, we're going to get physical for a second. I feel that part's clenched up. Okay. So something happened that there's like a clenched upness, like coming up from the bottom of you up to right beneath your belly button. It looks like a hand. I know that's a little disturbing, but it looks like a hand, and it's like a stuckness there. And it's like all the weight that you're gaining is going around this particular issue, this particular disturbance here. Feeling taken advantage of. There's something or someone that maybe took advantage of you when you were vulnerable. This could be through money or sex, one of those two. Or they could be linked together. But someone took advantage of you, also could have taken you for granted. This has caused you to resent. There's a bit of resentment there to this part of you that allowed that thing to take advantage of you or to take this energy or parts of you and wishes to avoid it. Okay, so there's a bit of avoidance to that particular thing that may have made you feel like you were taken advantage of or weak. Okay. And so when you skipped over that part, that recognition of that, it caused your body subconsciously to put on padding around it. So what your body wants to do is basically surround it with extra weight, with extra padding, with extra fat. I see that. If you want to remove that hand, it looks like an actual energetic kind of stuck energy from something else, from someone else potentially. And again, this could have been someone you were either intimate with or someone who took advantage of money or something along those lines that made you feel not safe through your vulnerability. Yeah. So they're showing me this dark hand. If you'd like to remove it, we would simply just slash the energy, remove it, get it out of there. Your body would start to then let go again. And in the next few weeks, it would start to balance out again, rebalance out again. Okay. But it would need to be removed. That would be a kind of intense removal. But of course, I could do it if you want me to, either live or on a one-on-one session later on. Okay. All right. So that's for you. Now, we're going to do one more person, a psycho, spiritual, diagnostic channeling for what's going on with your body that's causing physical or mental issues. Let's check on YouTube and make sure and see. Oh, you're welcome, Amy. No problem at all. Dream Boldly says, me, please. Dream Boldly, are you here in the chat on YouTube? Haley says, thank you. That made a ton of sense. You're welcome. You're welcome. Now, if you don't want to do it with me, all you would do is focus on that area right beneath the belly button and you would say, I refuse to allow you to take my power any longer. When you command it at this particular hand, this particular energy that's taken residence inside of you, it will leave and you will resume all of your power, okay? You will resume and retake all of your power and energy. Your body will rebalance itself from there, okay? That's your instructions. Okay, Dream Boldly, what is your question? How can I help? What's going on physically, mentally, spiritually, emotionally for you? Candace, I'm really sorry to hear that. She says someone took advantage of me through money and sex. I'm sorry to hear that. Perhaps we can get that solved through the collective healing and meditation. You're welcome, Haley. You're welcome. Okay, severe depression and anxiety. Okay, all right. Here we go. For Dream Boldly in the YouTube chat. I know this is going to sound repetitive here. I'm getting it's a similar energy of feeling robbed from Dream Boldly. This is a long time ago though, where Haley's feels more recent. For you, Dream Boldly, it's a long time ago. Someone took advantage of you in a way that robbed an essential part of your spirit, that left a gaping hole in your solar plexus and heart. These two areas of your bodies where I'm getting a huge gaping hole. In order to avoid that, okay, it's like your energy goes around it. Okay, so it's here in front of you. Your energy I can see goes below and above it. These are the two areas you go to avoid it, either in the head or below it, okay, to distract yourself from that gaping hole. Could be through medication or supplements or something of that sort, or certain activities that you do in order to avoid that hole. But that's what's causing the main source of depression and the feeling of not being safe. The anxiety is like, I'm not safe. You don't feel safe to be in your own self. That's what I'm getting, because of that hole, because you don't want to lose yourself in that hole. So what you would need to do is actually go into that hole. If you want to do a live healing here, we'd bring you into that hole. Then we'd bring unconditional love to seal that hole, bring it back to wholeness, and then allow you to forgive. That's the thing. Forgive whatever happened to you in your past that left that big gaping hole there. Okay. Chances are, if you don't know already who or what or how I'm talking about, it would come to you during that particular healing. Okay. Childhood trauma trying to heal. Yes, there it is. Right from that. Okay. It's crazy, right, too, that sometimes these things last for so long. Okay. So Dream Boldly, of course, if you want me to go all the way and do the actual healing as well, link to donate is in the bio, or you can just stick around for the collective meditation, see if that does it. But if not, yes, we're going to be doing the actual healings after this. I do have the list open and available for those of you guys ready to order. Link is in my bio in TikTok or top of the chat in the YouTube here. Okay. All right. So here's what we're going to do. So because this is a general healing, general meditation, it's really meant to teach you guys more about how to do it on your own if you're not looking for that assistance. Okay. And of course, if you guys are on a budget, I understand we'll be doing this throughout the week. We'll be doing more free content, healings, and also diagnostics around the week. And of course, if you want a live one-on-one healing session or package with me, you can find that on my website, brandontobias.com. So here's what we're going to do. So I'm going to send energy. So everyone here in this live stream on YouTube and on TikTok, okay. Calling in the guides and angels, loved ones, masters and wise ones, angels and archangels to this particular live stream. We're calling in for those of you now who want this, calling in your guides and your angels, particularly the angels responsible for healing this particular collective here and now. If you are here and you stick around, you will be getting this healing, okay? If you are here and stick around and you consciously desire and accept it, and you will be getting this healing, okay? Or, at the very least, if this isn't enough to bring you through, you'll be getting a clearer understanding of what's going on, and then you could either go heal it more yourself later on, or you could hire me or someone else to help you heal it. But either way, you're going to get better understanding. All right, so everyone close your eyes. Everyone here is close your eyes. Okay, put one hand into the air. I want one hand, either right or left. I'm going to go right because that's my dominant kind of giving energy. One hand into the air, eyes closed, and I want you to go, everyone, into your solar plexus here. Okay, if you're watching this, follow me here now into your solar plexus here. All right. Now, there's a piece of you. There's a piece of you around expression. For those of us on this live stream, there's a piece of you around expression. Something that keeps you from expressing all of who you are. It could be fear of who you are. It could be fear of discovering who you are. It could be fear of expressing who you are. It could be fear of judgment. It could be fear of comparison. It could be fear of not being able to let go of the parts of who you are that protect you from expressing all of you are, so that you don't get judged, blamed, or attacked. Solar plexus. Okay, so I want you to follow me to the solar plexus. What is it you feel there now, here, right below the heart? There should be a brimming power and energy. There should be a bright light. There should be a spinning bright light. What color is that? How does it look? What are the feelings emanating from that? Is it dark gray and exhausted? Is it empty? Is there nothing at all? Or is there a bright light there? Depending on your particular situation, I want you to go into that particular light. I want you to feel those particular feelings. I want you to accept them in. I want you to accept those feelings in. And yes, I want you to accept the parts of you that you may not even want to accept yourself. The darker parts, the evil parts, the weird parts, the crazy parts, the outlandish parts, the parts that have hurt other people in the past. I want you to accept all of you in now through the power of unconditional love, the solar plexus parts, the parts that are responsible for you finding and stepping into your greatest possible purpose in love and in life, the part of you that's responsible for allowing you to feel fulfilled and fully expressed in this dimension and all the rest of them around. And we're asking and calling upon the activation, angels and guides, loved ones, masters and wise ones, of this particular solar plexus energy within the collective here and now through the power of unconditional love. If you choose to open and receive the show me the color purple, please receive this purple energy in that will heal, light up, and activate this particular energetic part or body. And let go of the rest of the parts of all of you that don't want all of you to be expressed and to be shown to the world. Good. And in order to move forward here from the solar plexus on forward, you must be willing to let go of the fear of hurting others, of the fear of being irresponsible with your power, of the fear of what would happen if your power were to get out of control. You who is watching this live stream have developed the safety and security in your own sense of self and soul. You've been humbled and you've gone through the karma enough to be able to wield this power responsibly. So it's time to let go of the restraints against your power. It's time to let go of what would happen, the fear of what would happen if you were to let this power fully out. It's time to let go of anyone who has restrained your power from being fully out and effective here and now. Through the power of unconditional love, if you receive it, then say, I let this go. And I receive back my true fullness of expression and essence into my body, mind, heart, and soul here now for the highest possible good and healing of everyone involved through the power of unconditional love here on earth, both in my life and the lives around me. And so it is, and so it shall be. Good. Now that was the live healing demonstration. Those of you guys who watch this back, you can watch it back on YouTube. You will experience that. You will feel it, particularly if you say the words and you follow along in the solar plexus and you let this go. Now, this was especially important. The angels are informing me for, and because of the Cern energies, the amplification of darkness, okay? The attempt of the amplification of darkness within us, the shadowy parts, cannot stand and will not stand in the light of our true essence and our true power coming back in now. So when we amplify our own light, when we receive back in our own light, no darkness, no entities, or no distractions can get in the way of those lights, of those parts of ourselves. Yeah? Good job. All right. I hope that was helpful for you guys. I love you all. Thank you so much. Now what I want to do is just simply answer some questions. If anyone wants a personal healing live on this live stream, they are $55. You can donate. Link is in my bio on TikTok. you get a live healing and or a psychic reading. If you have a question or need confirmation about something, I can read it from your soul, your guides, your higher self through the power of unconditional love. That's what I obey. Love is my guide. If no one wants the healing, we can just answer questions here. And if you guys want a private one-on-one session, those are available on my website, brandontobias.com. I've got some slots available for this week and next. Polygav.art. When did the Cern thing happen? So there's lots of different things going on. I hear people in the chat saying that it's been like 4 years it's been going on, or it's been going on since April. All I know is that personally, there was definitely an uptick of the dark shadow energies that happened yesterday. For me, it was around 6:37 a.m. when I felt this crazy surge of amplification energy come in that amplified the shadowy parts of me that I actually had to identify, diagnose, let go, release so I could ascend it. And keep in mind, Cern is just an opportunity for us to ascend past where we were and to fully let go of the restraint or the dark energy that's inside of us so we could ascend past it. Okay. So, and this is, I'm channeled by Paula, by the way, and then confirmed through another channeling from my TikTok, channeled by the angels about Cern. The repercussions of that, which happened yesterday, happened for a week. The integration of that, the repercussions of that happened for about a week. Okay. So integration of that, right? And also attempts of taking over or the amplification of those energies, okay? Anna Valera 4, exactly, because one who using that coming into my house. Yeah, no, don't let anyone using that come into your house for sure. Also, if it's something around the same time, maybe 5 or 6, I got dizzy and anxious. Yes, absolutely. Yeah, me and Paulo think that it's been happening for a little longer, like leading up to this, because there's been a lot of crazy shifts for a lot of us, but it was definitely highly amplified. And by the way, I was skeptical, as I always am, and I just go, we'll see. Like I'm an energy guy, so I'll feel it if there is. Oh yeah, I felt it, and I was doing a meditation during that time. I feel so heavy from yesterday, how to work with it. That's something we can talk about, obviously, if you want to do a healing or donation. But generally, to answer your question, feel so heavy from yesterday. It's really tapping into the heaviness itself, really allowing yourself to open and receive and feel the heaviness itself, and asking why it's there or asking why it's allowed to hang out and stay. Now, if you ask this heaviness and say, what are you, where are you coming from, and how can I move past this or ascend through this, you'll get the answer. The only way that this darkness can stick to us, by the way, is if there's a part inside of ourselves or cells that allow this energy to stick to it. And that's where we need to go. The healing of the root of ourselves, the issues of the root within ourselves, will heal any chance of any other energy sticking to us. Natasha says, how do people cope when they aren't aware? Can we help them? Family, friends, this is part of the great challenge of what's going on right now. And the challenge is this. For those people who are not aware or choose not to be aware, or who are very 3D and not really doing any spiritual awareness work kind of deal, without judgment upon them, some will succumb to it. Like, some will basically get more taken over by their shadow parts until they either, find themselves in not a good place, and or left behind with the transition of frequencies on this world. Here's the deeper explanation: is our world is ascending or changing its frequency. It's going to a higher level, the whole world. Within our world, there are some people who won't want to change their frequency or allow the change of their frequency to come into tandem with the change in frequency of the world. So what happens is those people who don't want to shift or allow their frequency to rise will essentially be in their own dimension, and that dimension will be filled with a lot more dark, dense energies than the new world, quote unquote, of the higher frequencies, in which there exists lightness, quick manifestation, happiness, fulfillment, true love, twin souls uniting, coming together. This is the new world that the twin souls will inhabit, and true love will exist, or does exist, and is effortless in that dimension. He telling me it's time for me to die. It's not time for you to die, Anna. Only you can determine what that is. That is an energy that's outside of you, and I want you to say no to it, because it's not time for you to die. You got lots to do here. And I will tell you from a psychic medium standpoint, that is not the truth, okay? So do not believe that. This is what I'm talking about, by the way, the shadowy dark energies that are coming in and being amplified. So it's harder to tell it apart. It's harder to tell the true light energies apart, or I'm sorry, the dark energies apart from the normal energies, because they're amplified. If this is the new world, I want no part of it. No, we're not in the new world yet, my friend, and I would agree with you there. We're in the middle of transitioning into the new world, which is why it's so heavy and so dense and so crazy right now, because all the craziness collectively is coming out to be seen and felt and transmuted and recognized for what it is, which is absolute insanity. The sickness that has been breeding within humanity for a long, long time is being seen, okay? It's no mistake that the healers, the guides, the psychics are coming out and saying, this is how we heal. This is how we solve this issue. It's not with more money. It's not with more changes to society. It's not with different rules. It's with the healing of the root causes of the illnesses inside of us, physically, mentally, and emotionally, that will lead to long-term change in the systems that are created as a result of our well-being and our health. So if you want to be a part of it, you can help us and me to create this new world. But we are transitioning right now. Yesterday I was awful, anxious, crying. Today it's starting to life and feel a little better. Good, Jennifer. I'm really glad to hear that. So there's still a chance for us to raise our vibes and match new world. Absolutely. Oh yeah, 100%. There's some time before that happens. Believe me, no one's going to be left behind unless they are completely unaware or they choose to be left behind. Okay? And even the people who are completely unaware, they're going to get a chance, okay? They're going to get a very obvious chance from God, from the angels, from the light to choose that they want to go with. And physically, it just involves making certain decisions. Our gift in this life is around free will and the ability to choose what we want to do. If we choose simply in a state where we just do what we think we want all the time, but that's not necessarily what our soul really needs to grow. Let me give you one example. Like, let's say you're in a really strong, good, heart-centered relationship, and your ego just wants to not be in that because it's hard and it involves growth and healing, and it's like your true self, but you're just like, I want it to be easy. And you choose not to continue on that path, the hard path of healing, that's people that are going to be left behind. But if you choose to continue going and being involved with the things that are good for you, that are healing for you, that are helping you to become a better person, man or woman, masculine or feminine, you will never be left behind. Okay? What kind of reading will we get for $25? Can you pick up on my energy, like what I need to hear? Sure. I don't have the $25 reading available tonight. That's only the $55 reading. That's a $55 reading or healing. And the reason I combine that is because I figured, what's the good of reading for someone but then not solving the underlying energies of what they are wanting? So I changed it to $55 for a healing and or clarity for that particular thing that they're going through. But Polygav, if you have a question that you need some simple insight on right here, right now, let her rip. I'm open to it. Is there something in particular you're looking for, Polygav? Thank you guys so much for the fireworks, the gifts, and all the stuff. What questions do you guys have from me? If you read from yesterday, if today's too soon for another one. Yeah, I remember you, Cake Pop. Was it Heather? I think it was Heather. Heather or Teresa. Forgive me if I'm wrong on that. It's hard to remember names sometimes. No, it's not too soon. Not too soon. I did quote unquote raise the price because I was aiming on doing healings today. So if you're looking for a healing, then that's I would say definitely worth it. Or if you think a reading's worth another $55. But no, if you guys are feeling like here's what I'll say. And I said this to Natasha is, Natasha, your guides are already telling me you don't need one now, so don't even worry about it unless you want one, right? But they are already telling me, and I'll be honest with you, they're like, no, believe me, you're okay. I know they can be addictive because they feel good, right? But I'll always be honest with you and say if you need it. Do you help me with healing for anxiety? Yes, I do. Yep. I see it already in your stomach, Cake Pop. Right in your womb, actually, like your belly button area. Something feels really unsettled there. Like it's you're unsure if something's going to work out or something's going to come true or everything's going to be okay. It's this assuredness in your sense of self and really a trust in your sense of self and your self-direction. And yes, we can heal that for sure. I can help you to heal that, right? That's my gift. But yes, so anxiety, depression, physical symptoms, inflammation, weight gain, depression. We've done PCOS, we've done digestion, we've done all sorts of things. It's all sorts of crazy things that the guides lead us to during these. Have so many questions, LOL. How long is the list right now? I don't think anyone's signed up right now. So you're good to go. Link for that's in the bio if you guys want to hop on. Amy Pierce says, thanks to be doing better. How about you? Good. Betsy says, hey, Amy, how you doing? Jade, hello. Welcome to the live stream. Jade, I would like some guidance, please. Awesome. Link for the donation for a personal healing and or reading is in the sorry, Alden just said hi. In the YouTube chat, pinned to the top. In the YouTube live chat. Jade, I'm so sorry to hear that you are lost. What's going on? Oh, she retracted it, but I saw it. Healing for exhaustion, yes, absolutely. Healing for exhaustion. Getting to the source of the depletion. Okay. Heather's first one on the list. What's going on, Heather? Thank you so much for your $55 donation. Let's go ahead and get to the root of it. Thank you so much. All right. So Cake Pop, is there, and aka Heather, so you said anxiety. Now, is there anything other than that specific that you'd like for me to address or to go to? Thank you so much again for your donation. Anything specifically that you're wanting the help in addition to the anxiety, or is it just the anxiety? Thank you guys for the follow as well. And anyone who shares this live, thank you guys so much. I really appreciate that. Bobby Strickland, hi there from Florida. Welcome to the live stream. We're just waiting for Heather's, what Heather's wanting and to what she's needing in this particular healing. We have anxiety, of course. Is there anything else, Heather, that you're looking for or for me to address in your body? No rush on that. Awesome, Betsy. It's good to have you here. Stacy Brown, thank you so much for your donation. I really appreciate that. You are second on the list. KK3317, Puppy, yes. He's out there. He's doing his thing. Betsy says, Brandon, are you having a shoulder issue? I don't know. Possibly. I'm going through my own healing as well. So there's definitely a lot of energy coming through. What are your thoughts on somatic releasing? I think it's awesome. That's actually pretty much what I practice, I would say. I just combine that with the channeling. So I went from doing readings to healings, but we go into the somatic release. I think it's great. Actually, that's where I started. I had someone do a somatic release on me. I'm like, what the heck was that? That was crazy. That transformed everything. And I got obsessed with it. So I think it's pretty awesome. So Cake Pop, if you're here still, I hope it didn't get cut out. Oh, there she is. Okay. Posted above, anxiety and depression. I have terrible confidence. All right, here we go. This is for Heather. Thank you, Cake Pop. All right. So this is, I see it right now. It's going to be in the root. So here's what I want you to do. Just try to find a place where you're nice and comfortable and close your eyes and just receive and open to this. And I'm going to give you some instructions as I'm doing the healing, and just try to follow along and open to receive it. We're at 44:44 in the YouTube live stream time. So we have to restore your sense of confidence in self and in your direction as well. For that, I want you to go to your belly button. And I want you to allow the opening of your own self-confidence and strength and sense of independence in who you are, Heather. I want you to allow this particular energy in. I want you to open to receive your own sense of self and energy in. I want you to receive it from above and also from your own heart and the deepest sense of your own soul. And in order to do this, you got to accept the parts of you that are dangerous. Yeah? Ooh, good. I want you to sense and accept the parts of you that are dangerous. This is for Heather. Good. Now we're going to lead that down into the sacral. And what we're going to do is around the sacral, we're going to help to create security and safety around the parts of you that are dangerous indeed. Because there are parts of you that are dangerous, okay? Those parts of you that are dangerous, that are scary, that can hurt if they need to, if they want to, that have been pulled back, okay? We're going to pull those parts back out. We're going to go into your sacral. We're going to open up your sacral here to embrace those parts, but also bring a sense of safety and security within those parts of yourself. And to allow for the power to be reawakened and pulled down into your sacral. Good. Good. And for this part, I just want you to open and receive. Keep open and receiving. You might feel energy moving down and stuff releasing from your stomach, okay? The anxiety was coming from a sense of overwhelming power, but also not a place to put it. So we're going to put it down to your sacral here for Heather. And because of this, we're going to let go of the fear, the reprehension of self, the anxious thoughts and feelings around what you could possibly do with your power. Good. There it is. Both legs, it's going to go down, and the back of your spine as well. Good. Good. For Cake Pop. Anything else for Cake Pop? Yes. Yes. Head. All right. One thing to unlock in the head here, the belief, sense of belief in self, yeah? Back of the head, they're showing me, back of the head. So that's where I want you to go. I want you to bring your awareness back of the head. Okay, right behind where your eyes are. And I want you to be able to see and believe and what you have to bring to the table on a spiritual, emotional, and physical level. I want you to open, yeah, good. I just saw eyes open in the back of your head, opening up the eyes to see your true power and ability. Good. And recognize those parts of yourself. Beautiful. Yeah, you might feel a lot of energy starting to trickle down and through your system, the right side particularly for you, Heather. Good. Good. That's it. Beautiful. Now let us ask for Heather, Cake Pop. Since this was the first healing of the night, how are you feeling, Heather? What did you experience, if anything? And how are you feeling now? Stacy says, just a heads up, if you're having financial difficulty at the moment, there's an option to pay in 4 installments every 2 weeks. Thank you, Stacy. I did not know that that was the case. I should actually, you know what? That just inspired me. I should do that for my one-on-one sessions. Would that help anyone here if I made like either my coaching or my one-on-one sessions payable in installments to kind of break things up? I've been wondering for a good way to do that. I think I'm going to do that. Thank you so much, Stacy. In a way, a good way to do that. But let us check in with good. You feel relaxed, peaceful, beautiful. Now, yeah, it's a great idea. I agree. Okay, so Heather, so continued instructions for you. So what's going to happen is there's going to be energy that you're going to feel that from going on from here is going to start to stream down into the lower energy parts of your body. And this is your power. This is your awareness of your power and who you are, and more importantly, what you're here to give and to do for the world. Now, if there are any, I don't feel there will be, but if there are any other feelings of hesitancy in expressing or being who you are and allowing your power to flow, I want you to feel into those and let them go. There shouldn't be, because that was the anxiety was stopping that. But I just want you to open and relax and let that flow even more. Okay? That's your homework for the night. There'll be homework for everyone, by the way, but that was the energy will start to flow and to be healing from here. And you might also feel things literally just releasing off of you, because I feel there was a lot of like things that were on your stomach that were kind of keeping your power from flowing. Okay? All right. Keep us posted as well. I'm sure we'll see you in a future live stream, and we'd love to hear how you do and how you progress. Lots of people coming back too as well and saying they got a healing a few weeks ago and they're still healing. They're still going through it. This is a catalyst of energy, so it's going to start the process. Okay. Okay. Beautiful stuff. So next up we have Stacy. In addition to your beautiful idea, Stacy, by the way, thank you so much for that. Is there anything, what can we do for you today? What can we heal for you today? Thank you, Heather. I appreciate that. And thank you again for your donations. I really appreciate it. Your donations, by the way, do help. I know this is like it's genuine, okay? But it helps me and Paula and Alden here live, pay our bills, and make it through with our abilities. Believe me, we're not living in excess over here. We're paying the bills. Hopefully sometime soon, but, everyone has dreams. Okay, so Stacy. Weight loss, fluid retention, and self-esteem. Okay. So you're looking for weight loss, okay, got it. And fluid retention and the first thing God's saying are inflammation. So this is for Stacy here. For Stacy. So the first thing we're going to have to do is let something go. There's an energy solar plexus for you actually going into the stomach, but it's this it's some burden you've been carrying. It's like a weight. Like some burden of someone else failing, someone else dying, someone else not making it through, and you've been carrying or holding that in a very strong and loving way, gracious way for a long time. That's what we need to let go of, and that's going to let all the energy of stress. You've been taking on the energy of stress from someone else as well, and this stress has been really keeping your body pumped up a little bit with the fluid there. All right, so I want you to follow me down to solar plexus and or stomach right here. Okay. Ooh. You might sense like a dark weight or a dark heavy energy from someone else that I feel. There's a cord there. That's what it is. Okay. You're going to have to release a cord here, Stacy. I'm hearing mom. Okay. So it might be your mom. So, yeah. So what I'm going to do is with your permission, I'm going to release this cord, release this weight, and then we'll move forward and see what else is there. So for Stacy, through the power of unconditional love and light and love, is she and her mom ready to release this cord? There's an unwillingness to do so for some reason. I'm not sure why. Now, here's what before I can move forward, and this is just how I work and how it works with light. Stacy, are you ready to release this cord? Are you ready to let this go? Are you ready to let go of the cord between you and your mom? I have to ask first before I can do it. Because when I go in, there's an unwillingness to let go. Okay, and oftentimes this is the case because we know when we let go of someone, I'm so ready to let go and release. All right, here we go. All right. Unfortunately, and I just got to say it as a disclaimer, when you let this type of cord go, the other person will feel it, and they will actually fall, on their own karma. Okay, but sometimes we take on the karma from other people, and we don't allow them to fail when they need to fail. Okay, so here we go. Through the power of unconditional love, Stacy's soul here and now. Ooh. And Stacy's mom, we are calling upon the dissolution of this particular soul contract, this particular soul bond and cord between her and her mom. We are calling for the release of the burden that Stacy's been taking on from her solar plexus. And we're releasing any weight or responsibility that she's been holding on to so that she does not fail, she does not fall. And she does not need to face her own grief. There it is. So it's facing her own grief. So Stacy and Stacy's body, you no longer need to take on the grief from your mom. Good. From your mom's energy. We call upon her mom here now to take on her own karma and grief and to let Stacy go and not be involved in that anymore. We recognize Stacy's role in helping her along, but this is no longer her burden or weight to carry. We call upon your soul here now to let go, let it go, let it go. Good, good. All right. That was a tough one. That was really entrenched in there. Now, okay, with any cord, there needs to be a sealing with unconditional love to that spot where there was a gap where it could come in. So I'm going to go ahead and seal that with unconditional love so there's no more dependency. There was a bit of a dependency because of a lack of self-belief or confidence in your soul. We're going to go ahead and fill that. 51 years, oh my gosh, okay. This is going to set you free, my friend. All right, let's fill that with unconditional love here now. We're filling that sense of dependency, codependency, okay, with unconditional love, love for the self, belief in the self, confidence in the self for Stacy. You don't have to take anyone else's burdens on in order to be great, yeah? You don't have to take anyone else's shit on, excuse my French, or grief on in order to be great. Good, good, good. Oh, yes, okay. That's going to do a lot for you, Stacy. I'm telling you. There's one more thing to do. Throat chakra here. Yeah, the expression. This is going to be the expression. Let's go to the throat chakra here now for Stacy. Through the power of unconditional love, we're calling upon her throat chakra. Ooh. You are safe. You are safe. You are safe to speak, to express, to be, and to share your insights genuinely with the world. You don't need anyone else's validation in order to speak or express your truth. We're letting go of any of the dark energies that are constricting or have constricted your throat from expressing and speaking your truth before and now and in the future. Letting this go, bringing in the power of unconditional love and light to let this go. Let this go. Good. And be unraveled. Good. Yeah. Good. All right. Here's one more thing as well. So as we did this whole process, it's almost like the dark shadow energy of your mom had a hold. Okay. She says, I have a daughter who I do that for as well. She depends on me beyond. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Gosh. There was some energy, and it's either tell me it's your mom, that the shadow part of her it's not happy. It's not having that. So it does require protection. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a temporary shield there, but you might feel that energy try to come back in, both spiritually as well as potentially physically when these things happen. Every time we free ourselves, we're drawing these things in to get attacked. So I'm going to put a temporary shield up, but your instructions are, if that tries to get in, you say, no, I am myself. I am free to be myself. I have the confidence and power to be in my own truth and expression without needing anyone else, basically. Archangel Michael, and asking for Jesus Christ as well to put a shield of protection to Stacy's solar plexus here against her mom there, energetically speaking, okay, in a positive way, okay, all light and love here. Good, to repel back that energy. All right, so we put that in your solar plexus. Throat chakra. Now we want to clear and open this, okay? So please help through the power of unconditional love for Stacy to be able to share and express and speak without restriction, no matter who and how these words may impact others around her. We are calling upon her throat chakra to be able to speak and express for the highest good of those around her that need to hear it the most. Good. This one was for your daughter. This one right here was for your daughter. Yeah. If there's a truth, this is for Stacy. Hi, Jennifer. If there's a truth that you need to share with your daughter, that's what you got to share. Okay, that's what was being held back. If there's a truth you have to share with your daughter that she needs to know for her highest good, that's what needs to be shared. Okay, good. Now, energetically, we opened it up, but also there will be a physical opportunity for you to do so. Okay, Stacy. Good. No, that's it. That's it. So, two things for you. Homework. I keep freezing. Don't worry. The replay's on YouTube. Okay. So what I'll share, and let's make sure, hopefully I'm not freezing right now, but there's two things for you to know. Okay. So one, there's a protective shield over your solar plexus. Guard that with your life. Bring in power, love, self-acceptance, and the knowingness that you are allowed and able and willing to be in your own self and your own power and energy. And if your mom's energy tries to energetically come back in or attack, or in physical real life as well, be willing to say no I am my own self. I am here. I am powerful, and I do not accept your stuff anymore. For your daughter, it's around sharing something to her that will help her to heal. Okay, there's something she needs to know that your soul wants to express that will help her to heal. Okay, hopefully you got that. Stacy, let us know if you can still hear me. Hopefully I'm not frozen for you. And I'll just check in one more time. Make sure that's it. No, the guys are saying that's it. Okay, cool. Let's check in. How do you feel? Anything you experienced, if anything at all, on that energetic healing? Okay, you got it. Okay, good. Want to make sure. All right, anything you felt? How does your body feel right now? Is there any energy, any shifts, any craziness going on? All right, thank you, 13 the girl. Sometimes it's just, internet connections. They happen. You know what I mean? Good. All right. Let me make sure and check anyone else on the list. I feel great but wanted to cry. Good. Then cry. Cry. That's what you got to do. Just cry it out. Because look, you're releasing 51 years of carrying someone else's stuff, and you haven't even held enough space for you to cry and let it out, Stacy. And now it's time to cry and let that out for you and to let that go. Because you will never, ever have to take on someone else's stuff ever again. And you are free to express the truth that will set people free and help them to heal. That's part of your purpose, by the way, is saying the truth to people that will help them to heal. That's why you're going through this particular battle, okay? Energetic battle. Okay, so let it go. Cry it out. Be with yourself. And if you have questions or just need some additional guidance, feel free to email me at brandon.tobias888@gmail.com. Okay, that's everyone on the list for now. Is there anyone else who needs or wants an energetic, physical, mental, emotional healing or some guidance in that regard? Bye, Betsy. See you later. It's good to have you here. Thanks so much for joining in, Betsy. I appreciate it. Crystal Maria, what's going on? Welcome to the live stream. Awesome. If you guys want to purchase a personal healing, link for that is in the TikTok bio. Okay, you just go to Shopify. It's $55 for a donation. And you guys get a live physical, mental, emotional healing or a psychic reading. And link for that is in the TikTok bio. And or you can donate via Venmo or Cash App. Any way in which is easiest for you guys. Just not PayPal, please. Don't even get me started with PayPal. I just lost my gorgeous Andy Chihuahua and I feel at peace. I'm so sorry to hear that, Jennifer. I'm very sorry to hear that. And I'm glad. I'm glad that you feel at peace and that you feel complete with this. Very important part here for your next steps. But I am sorry, and I send my condolences to you. Okay. Danya, what's going on? Reading with Mama, hello. Welcome to the chat. Thank you guys so much as well for being here, spending some time with us on this wonderful Wednesday. I can't believe it's Wednesday already, by the way. It's so crazy. You're welcome, Jennifer. I appreciate you as well. My daughter just blocked me. I'm really sorry to hear that, Susanna. Eagle Painting 101. Me, please. I have so much responsibility with work, family, relation, employee. It's overwhelming. Awesome. Eco Painting, I would love to take a look at that. Link to donate is in my bio here on TikTok. I'll be getting a notification as well for that, so I'll know it, where the list is at. Yes, Lizette, you can still get a healing. We'll be on for a little bit longer here. Not too much longer. It's already 8 o'clock my time, but I can do maybe a few more if anyone else wants to get it. Link for that, Lizette, is at the top of the YouTube chat, live chat here. The link there. Please get PayPal back just for me, LOL. I just had a conversation with him today. I ain't getting PayPal back. They banned me. They banned my ass completely. It's a very long story. Maybe one day I'll share it when I'm not embarrassed to do so. Susanna Griffin, link to donate is in my bio if you want a live healing. We'll take a few more here so I can spend some time. Yeah, I'm done. I tried. I tried to work with them. I tried to reason with them, and I'm not entirely a victim, by the way. I'm not gonna say that, but yeah, they were not willing to work with me, so they're gone. I do use Stripe though. Stripe's pretty awesome. We need a new international solution. I think we do. Stripe's been pretty cool. I think they're going to be the second runner-up here. I will admit the energy of PayPal's a little off, a little weird. What's the Cash App? Got it 1 sec. Yeah. That should all be, I believe, in the description of this video. Possibly. If not, if you need the Cash App, Lizette, I'm sorry. I forgot to put that in my description box. Let me see if I can do that here real quick, if you still need it. You might be going to the Shopify thing. Yes, I am, Aaron Bryan. She said, are you answering questions? What's important to look at in the birth chart when healing and doing shadow work? Awesome. Lilith, for sure. Okay. This is for Aaron Bryan. Just a simple question about astrology. Lilith for sure. Chiron. Lilith, a combination of Lilith, Chiron, and then Ceres as well, because it's important to see where and how the healing wants to take place, particularly within the feminine. So how those three interact: Lilith, Chiron, Ceres. Lilith, Chiron, Ceres. Lilith and Chiron for the shadow. Ceres for how they may disrupt or attack. Sometimes seems like an attack the genuine feminine expression. Okay. Remember, Lilith is the antithesis of Ceres. Ceres, the asteroid, talking about in astrology. I can mail you loonies and toonies. That sounds awesome. Lilith and Aries in the 11th. Yeah. So around community, soul group, community, friendships, organizations as well. Okay. So maybe working through dealing with shadow energies or experiences of shadow energies within communities, organizations, possibly even companies or groups of people working towards a common goal, and trying to understand or work with that dark energy. So possibly, having a healthy experience of what's going on within corporations around us, or that we're involved in order to heal, transmute, and ascend that shadow energy, particularly one of lust or money or sacral or root energy, particularly. Interesting alignment, by the way. That's a really fascinating one. That's a big purpose right there. I'll say that, Aaron Bryan, for sure. All right, Lizette, thanks so much for your donation. I really appreciate it. Let's go ahead and get into your healing. Thank you so much for the tip as well. I appreciate it. Now, how can we help you, Lizette? Thank you so much. What's the specific healing you are looking for at this particular time for Lizette? I really appreciate it as well. Thank you. Let us know the particular goal, Lizette, what you're looking for physically, mentally, emotionally. We'll get into it for sure. And we'll channel the solution here. Aaron, thank you so much for your donation as well. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. All right. Riot Almighty, what's going on? Welcome. Okay, there we go. Sorry, I was just trying to get the Cash App link to make it a little easier for you guys to donate. All right, so Lizette says, please check. You made a good recommendation before healing emotionally and mentally. Okay, good. Good. All right, this is for Lizette here. All right. Yeah. So I forget what I said before, but right now what I'm picking up is the unconscious trauma. Like there's a lot of that unconscious trauma. Yeah. Oh, yeah. No. Okay. I'm really sorry, by the way. There's something really deep that happened to you younger when you were a child. This is for Lizette here. Okay. We're gonna let that go today. So this is for Lizette. So what I want you to do, Lizette, please, for your healing, I want you to get into a nice, relaxed place. I want you to close your eyes and just be open to receiving and feeling. What you're gonna have to do is let this out. All right. So part of that involves literally letting go and forgiving. Okay, that's what the guides are telling me. Letting go and forgiving whatever it is that happened to you. All right. And I guess I'm sensing it's from longer ago, deep childhood trauma, abuse, childhood trauma, deep stuff. Okay, I'm not going to get too into it, but we're going to need to let that go. So what I'm going to do is I want you to come down, down, down. Okay, if you're watching here. Okay, good, Lizette. Close your eyes. Down, down, down. You can put your hand beneath your belly button. Okay, belly button here. One hand on your belly button, the other one on your root chakra. Okay, just below, like in your pelvis area. All right, those two areas. Ooh. Now, what I want you to do is we're going to open this area up so you can release it specifically. This is for Lizette. Calling upon the root and sacral chakra of Lizette to release any of the dark energy, the darkness, and the activity that she had to go through and receive. We're calling upon this energy to be forgiven and released here and now. Lizette, this energy is asking for your forgiveness. Do you choose to forgive it here and now? Do you choose to forgive it here and now through the power of unconditional love? You can answer in your own time. I need you to forgive it. I need you to embrace it. I need you to look at it. I need you to feel all the emotions, feel all the anger, feel all the sadness, feel all the hurt that came from that particular wound. You know the one I'm talking about when you were a child, that particular trauma. Yeah, there it is. And as you forgive it, I want you to allow it to be released and let go here and now through the power of unconditional love. You no longer need to hold on to this trauma. You are much stronger than what this trauma has told you. You are much better, much stronger, much more able and capable than what this trauma has told you. You are not and never were a victim to this trauma. You are stronger than this trauma. You are light. This was a false attempt to take your sovereignty. And it did not work. It did not work. It did not work. There is no sovereignty that was taken. There is nothing that can be taken from this particular energy. We call upon it and the light and God and Jesus to let it go from Lizette's sacral and root, to be forgiven and to be let go here and now. Lizette, we need you to forgive it here and now, so it can be dissolved and released and carried on to be transmuted by the light and energies of God and the universe. Good. Keep going, Lizette. Keep going. There's more. Deeper, deeper, deeper. Lower into the body here. And this is for any of the abuse, specifically the physical abuse that came in. Yeah, that's what you're going to need to forgive here and now. This is for Lizette. We're going to need you to forgive that abuse specifically. Yeah, really feel it. Really go into it. All that it was. See it for what it was. We need you to see it for what it was. We need you to land in it for what it was, because it will now be integrated and make you stronger. No more avoiding it. No more keeping it apart from you. It is a part of who you are, Lizette. It is a part of who you are. And if you are able to receive and integrate that part of who you are, not separate from you, part of who you are, you will be free from it and its torment of you. It's okay, you are safe. It's okay, you are safe. It's okay, you are safe. And you are safe here now as well to open your heart as well to heal and to receive in unconditional love. Calling upon your heart here now to receive in unconditional love. And to dissolve any of the darkness that is accumulated as a result of this particular trauma for Lizette. And for you to receive your true essence back here and now. Good. Good. You never had to live or be who they wanted you to be. You never had to live or be who they wanted you to be. You only needed to be, and you always only ever needed to be yourself. And you can let the rest go. Good. The last part for you, Lizette, is a full acceptance of everything that happened, everything that was, and most importantly, for who it's made you today. Because there might be a part of you that resents what it made you into today. And that's the last part, for you to accept what it has made you today. Accept exactly what it's caused and done to you and created you into today. Accepting and bringing unconditional love to that part of you, the part of you and you yourself, who you've become as a result of this trauma. We're calling an unconditional love and acceptance into this particular part of who she is and who she's become and who this trauma has made her to be and to become as a result of it. Recognizing and accepting it's all been a part of her divine path and destiny, and that it is and is always and still loved by God. And asking for her soul and body to receive in and to know that this healing is hers and hers alone. That she is worthy of it here and now. And she can finally be at peace and let the rest go. Good. 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 Lizette, you might feel a new serenity or sense or piece of yourself coming in. I want you to just smile and let it go and accept that new part of yourself in. And know that from here on out, you have a new life ahead of you. Very promising, very exciting, and with a brand new light and perspective that you can carry forward with it. You will not experience the same hardships you've experienced before in the past. Those are gone. The new light and love and life that's ahead of you will be entirely different. We ask that you accept this new light and love and life ahead of you with open arms and with hope, faith, and prosperity as well in your heart. Good. That's it. All right, Lizette, let's check back in. That was a deep one for sure. That was a deep one. Let's check back in and see how you're feeling, if you experienced anything in Jesus' name. Yes. Yes, in Jesus' name. Indeed. As it says, Brandon, can I choose an astrological read that would be like a cool synopsis of my birth date and time, like something pertinent to know relating to my natal chart? I'll tell you what. I'll make you a deal, Asley. I'll make you a deal. Since right now I don't have my computer or anything set up. Next time, if you want one, I'll have my computer set up and we can do that. But for right now, I'm gonna say no, just because I don't have any of my stuff set up. So it'd be a bit of a hassle to get all that set up for you. But I would love to do that, actually. I would love to do that. Tell you what, if you want to send me, shoot me an email with that, with your question, and I'll have it ready for next time. And then next time, I'll be able to explain in depth. Okay? All right, cool. Cool. Because I love astrology. So yeah, I got to get more astrology content out. Okay, Lizette says, thank you. A little dizzy, but I feel so much better. Yeah, so Lizette, just so you know, there's going to be a lot that changes, a lot that shifts. That was a deep one. All you got to do is breathe, drink water, and rest. Breathe, drink water, and rest. There's going to be a lot of changes. That was a catalyst for a lot of shifts that are going to be occurring very soon here. Okay, so breathe, drink water, rest. Keep us posted. And just know your energy might feel different. It might feel more you, or like a piece of you that came back that wasn't there for a long time. But all your homework, your assignment is to just rest. Okay. Changes in terms of you're going to feel like a different person, have a brighter, lighter perspective, stop the pattern of reoccurring thoughts that maybe have been within her, and more energy as well. More energy will be free because of those lower chakras. Little numb on my head and neck. Yes, normal. Okay. Bring your attention and awareness to any of those numb areas, and all you got to do is receive. That's your job. Receive, open, breathe. Receive, open, breathe. Nothing special you got to do. Okay. All right. Debbie, if you want a live healing link for that to purchase one of those is in the description box. Or I'm sorry, in the description box, and also it's pinned at the top of the chat. It is a $55 donation for anyone who needs or wants a healing. Thank you so much. You are the best, says Lizette. Thank you so much, Lizette. I really appreciate your donation and your time. Aaron B., you are up next. You are next one on the list. How can we help you today, Aaron? She said, in Chiron in the 12th in Gemini, which is why I've had a hard time with communicating my truth. LOL. Thanks for your help. You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome, Debbie. Yep. You're very welcome. I will be putting, I'm going to put my, we'll see if the, I'll put my Cash App and Venmo links here. Yeah, Venmo's not letting me sign in. I'll put Cash App at least in the YouTube description box if you guys want to use Cash App instead of the Shopify. But I recommend Shopify. It's easiest. Psychic love reading. Okay, good. I'm going to bring out the tarot for you. All right, Aaron. Now, do you have a particular question you want clarity on, or you just want a general love reading? 1111, that's awesome. It's for Aaron B. in the chat in TikTok. She says, psychic love reading, please. And do you have a particular question you want me to read on, or person, or situation, or just a general, see whatever comes through? I'll wait for you in the chat here before we continue on. You're welcome, Debbie. Also, Lizette, if you have any questions or you things feel weird, feel free to email me, brandon.tobias888@gmail.com. Okay, Aaron B. No, just general, please. Okay, good. All right. All right, so there's something, the guys are saying there's something you might be skeptical about here and now, like belief that something's possible. That's the first thing that they're bringing to my awareness. It's like this skepticism or belief that something's possible, maybe true love, that true love is possible for you. Maybe it's never worked out before, and there's a possibility of it working out now, but you're still not sure. There's a part of you that's rejecting that a little bit, is what I feel. So it's almost like what they're showing me is there's been a healthy, oh, thank you so much, Esley. I really appreciate the donation. We'll get to you after Aaron. There's been a part of you, a good, healthy part of you that's been built to protect, that's skeptical, that true love is even possible, or that the one, or that it will work out for you for some reason. In your heart, I feel it. Why is this for her heart? That it's and the reason it's coming up now is because now there is a chance it could work out. And so a part of you might be wondering, is this time, is it really possible this time? Is this really going to work out? Or is it going to end like all the rest of them? Tipping point, they're showing me Two of Swords. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to just go into your heart and just assess here, Aaron, if it's okay. Everything you've been through with people, in relationships, with men in particular, has allowed you to gain a certain perspective, but it's over now. All the lessons you had to go through, all the hard karmic times you had to go through, they're over now. there's only good things that can come now moving forward. In love, particularly. In relationship, particularly. If you are considering or just beginning or in some relationship right now, or you're starting to be open to it, they're saying, yes, go. Be open. Keep going. Don't worry, it won't be like last time. That's the words that your heart needs to hear at this particular moment. What the guides are saying is their fear, right? Knight of Cups, someone not going to work out, skeptical of people's intentions in particular. Okay? You might have put in the work, done all the things, and people are just not able to really be there emotionally to match you, to share with you what you need to feel safe and comfortable and in love. You're like, can anyone match this? Can anyone really hold this? Or am I just gonna be on my own? Am I just gonna like have my own heart here and soul and not have anyone really able to commit to my life, myself, and my love? Okay. Now, here's the important part. If there's a particular man that you are considering at this moment in time, someone, or you've got your eye on them, or there's something going on here where you're really starting to be open to them or to him, or if you're not with anyone and you're just kind of wondering if this person exists, right? Someone who could lead you spiritually as well as physically. What it takes is an embrace and an acceptance and a trust and openness that the right one will find you, that you don't have to find them anymore, or you don't have to try as hard anymore, that you don't have to make up for their lack of reciprocation or their lack of openness, emotional health, and integrity, that the right one will find you and that he does exist. Exactly how you want him. Strong, capable, leader, influential. So I'll bring it back to, if there's someone you have your eye on that's got your attention, or that you're beginning something with, it's a yes, keep going. If not, then yes, he does exist. Okay, those two possibilities for you, the energy there. Now, what I see here is because of the hurt, because of the wounds, because of what's happened in the past, you might have gone more so towards building something for yourself, or being independent, or just focusing on those parts of your life. And that's great. Building something stable, building something for the long term, focusing on career, focusing on purpose, focusing on those parts of your life. But there also might be a little bit of a dryness towards the emotional side, the love side, the romance side, the part that will give you life, the part that will give you love, the part that will give you overall emotional fulfillment and happiness. And they're saying an unexpected wish or dream come true. Hi, Claudia. What's going on? Long time no see. Welcome to the live stream. And they're saying, if you're willing to wait, either in your current situation, or if you're single and you're not with anyone, if you're willing to wait and be patient, there is a person, and this person will take you and will take you by storm and will lead you to your next steps in love and life. You will get to rest finally. You will get to be at peace finally. And it's in the heart, the allowance of the desire to receive this, that allows it to come to you. This is the particular message. It's the allowance, the relaxing of the heart to receive this, that allows it to come to you. Yes. Good. Let's see. A few more cards here for Aaron. 2 of Swords, 7 of Swords, Wheel of Fortune. Question for you, Aaron, because you might feel that you're at a tipping point. You might feel that you're at a big decision point. Do you want to accept in what is truly in your heart's desire and your destiny, to be in love with the love of your life as a part of your destiny, included in your destiny, or would you rather live a life that is not truly true to your soul, truly true to your heart? and to live a different life outside of that. Either one is okay. You have your permission to do either one. You are free to do either one. But one choice that involves true love and being open to that true love is part of your destiny and is in the waiting for you and is a part of your greatest and highest good. And the other one will take you away from your soul's true path. There may be one that's more tempting than the other. And the one that's easier is the one that's not in true alignment with your soul here in your heart. But I promise the other one in love will be the one that's worthwhile. Good. So depending on your particular situation, there's a bit of a trust, bit of a leap emotionally, and a lot of patience as well. And an acceptance of the true desire to be open to true love in this particular moment. And for your person, not a knight, not a boy, not someone who doesn't know how to lead you, match you, or be honest with you and have integrity with you and really lead you to the path, but to your true person to take you where you both need to go. That is what you have in store for you. Emperor and Empress, by the way, is here. Eight of Cups, Devil, and the Ace of Swords. If you are dealing now or in the past, or you have dealt with or you recently dealt with someone or something that is not matching these particular qualities that I just elaborated on, you are safe to end things. You are safe to say no, and you are safe to walk away. And you are safe to speak that truth. Okay. That's the last message I have for you. If you are with someone who does not match these qualities, who you've been hoping for would match these qualities, but never quite did, you are safe to walk away and to await the real person who will take you by storm. Okay? That is your reading. Feel free to let us know in the comments below your experience of the reading and how you felt, and if that clarifies a bit of what's been going on. Stacey says, Brandon, I want to know why it's so hard to find and have true love in the past decade to current time, because the energy of love has been the most challenging energy possible. That's why. Love in the last decade has been the energy of growth specifically. Tests, challenges, people not meant for each other, people trying to help each other to learn what's not right for them or what they don't want so they could now find their person. And now it is the time to come together. There's the last bit of healing, right, for us out there to be together happy with our person. How do the cards work? They open up the subconscious mind and the ability to channel truth and information from a divine perspective to someone who's requesting here. The cards are simply a conduit or a vehicle for the subconscious or the energy. Aaron B says, thank you so much. Definitely on point and everything I needed to hear. Awesome. Good. Thank you so much for your donation. Again, if there's anyone else who would like a personal healing or reading, feel free to go to my TikTok bio. It's a $55 donation. She says, okay, good. I've been single 11.5 years, and that's not normal. Yeah, things will happen much more quickly now after that healing, Stacy. And particularly after you speak to your daughter, if and when you choose to do that, that will help things to be sped up. Okay. I do believe we got Esley. I believe you sent a generous donation. Thank you so much for your $60 donation. I appreciate it. Okay, beautiful. So, oh, you emailed. Okay, beautiful. All right. Well, let's check out the email here and see what you got. Esley, so ever resourceful. Miss Esley here. Okay. Actually, it's pretty convenient. I can just pop onto the email here on my computer, so I think that's good. So Esley, so 2288, birth time 0300 hours. First name is 3 letters. Not sure if names are count. Names, not so much. Actually, I'm not. That's not my specialty. When I add my birth date, life path of 3, I was born on a Tuesday. I was born during a leap year. I was born during a full moon. Always been so interested in discovering what mysteries are lying in my natal chart. So, you know what? I mean, screw it. I'll do that as well. If you guys want to have a mini astro reading as well for the $55, we can do that. Let me just pop in Esley's chart real quick for those of you guys looking for a mini reading. 2288. 1988. 300. Good. 3 a.m. And then Esley, what was your location? Just so I have that on, so I can do the chart correctly. 3 a.m. And hopefully I didn't miss it. Okay, San Pablo, California. Awesome. Cool. All right. We'll do whole house here for Esley. Good. Esley, this is a first, by the way. All right, here we go. So let me see if I can actually show the chart here. I'm going to actually do this. See if I can actually capture my screen. Sorry, guys, for the delay. Opinion on light language, I think it's awesome. I have a friend, and actually my girlfriend does light language a little bit, but very, very, very powerful things. Unconscious channeled and chanting as well. Channeling and chanting as well, which I think is awesome. Okay, display capture. All right. No. Sorry. We're not going to do that. We're going to go here. You guys are seeing the behind the scenes for how I set my stuff up. Okay. Okay. All right. So let me just double check and make sure. Good. So Esley, I won't be able to see the YouTube screen here for your feedback, but we'll just go into a brief channeling. If you guys are on YouTube, by the way, you can see the live chart here on the screen. I mixed my face here with Esley's chart. So Esley's just asking for a mini reading here for her donation, of $55. So thank you so much for that, Esley. Let me go back to your question. She says, I feel so lucky. Okay. So Esley, did you have any particular question for your chart, or did you just want a general channeled soul purpose reading, or just a particular insight? First name is 3 letters. Also wanted my birthday, not 3, born on Tuesday, third day a week. That's awesome. Yeah. Okay, good. Yeah, so let us know before we continue any particular question you have for your birth chart, your birth reading. Yes, I feel so much energy movement when I listen. That's awesome. Yeah, light language is powerful, guys. Very powerful. Very powerful. If you guys have a particular psychic reading, a question, or a healing, a link to donate is in my bio here on TikTok. And Esley says, general channeled soul purpose sounds good. I know nothing of my chart. All right. Well, this is going to be exciting for all of us, guys. We have here Esley's charts. I'm just going to triple check that it's showing now, hopefully. Yeah. Okay. So there she is. So I'm doing whole sign tropical astrology for those of you guys interested. And let's get into it. So the first thing I look at is the rising sign here. Wait, is this whole? Yeah, whole house. All right, let me just make sure all the settings are correct. 1 second. San Pablo, California, 3 a.m. Esley. Oh, there we go. Yep. Find the time zone. -8. Good. All right. Wait a minute. Okay, there we go. Okay, we're good. All right, so rising sign is here. Double check here. Again, I get paranoid that this isn't showing. Sorry, guys. All right. So rising sign is here in Sagittarius. Sagittarius is ruled by Jupiter. She's also got Mars here. First thing I look at is rising sign and then ruling planet of the rising sign. We call it the chart ruler in astrology. Before I go to that, though, we want to recognize the planets, okay, in her first house. Keep in mind, first house is around her physical body, but also her power, her energy, the expression of her way of being from her energy and from her energetic body, but also her physical body as well, and her sense of self-leadership. The ability for her to both lead herself or be within herself and potentially use that to lead other people depending on the placements in the 10th house, which is up here. We see in the 10th house here, we've got the South Node here in Virgo as well. So this is a strong, capable, and organizational leadership material I see, natural leader, particularly within, I would say, organizations or at organizing people, things, places. People see her and respect her will, okay, her authority, her power. Strong placement here, especially with an earth sign. We've also got Mars here in the first house in Sagittarius, Saturn, and Uranus here. So right off the bat, she's got it's like I see two different types of her personality here for Esle. It's like the strong organizational leadership kind of straightforward side, right? The no bending of the rules allowed side of like, this is who I am, this is how it's got to be. But also the quirky, unusual, potentially just like outside of the box side of her, right? When she's really comfortable, when she really lets things loose, you'll get to know a side of her that, you know, is really different, really unique, really unusual and quirky. But that's also only if she feels comfortable enough to share all those parts of her. We see that from Pluto here in the 12th house. So underneath the surface, beyond the appearance of what people may see in Esle physically or on a surface level, there's so much more for her to share and to express that maybe takes people by surprise or is more than they ever thought. And it's interesting, I can share my personal experience of this with Esle. I haven't met her in person, but just on the stream, we've done several healings with her. And when I tapped into her energy to heal, I was like, wow, like there's a whole bunch of energy in here that I didn't even expect. And that's her Pluto in the 12th house. 12th house is what's beyond the physical. So I can see it's like we'll say like a not a, like, what's the word? Gosh, spirit, like a certain way of being, like a smaller or more petite kind of physical body, but then the energy behind it packs a real punch and is like, you know, more than people may expect. But it's got a real punch to it, right? And when Esle talks and directs her energy, it, boom, can hit people and push them back and share that this woman demands respect. This woman demands my attention, my authority, okay, or my respect of her authority. Esle's energy here. Now, Sun's in the 3rd here in Aquarius, so this is part of what makes her unique. Obviously, Aquarii, I think a little differently. But in order to really see who she is, we see where the ruling planet of her sun sign, okay, also it's conjunct Ceres at 1212, another angel number. So we can see here part of her energy of expression of who she is lies in being like their social environment, the digitalized expression, digitalized media and expression of who she is in a feminine way. So part of what I see flowing really well for Esle is this flow of energy and insight that she can express socially and towards and to people that causes them to shift their perspective. This is more of the true essence, the true nature of who she is. Thanks, Stacy, so much for your roses and donation. I appreciate that. Her purpose here is to really cause people to realize what their true empowerment is. This is the true purpose of her life, of her chart here. Meaning, what's the real power inside someone's soul? Not what's on the surface level, not what they present to the world, not what they appear to be, but what's the real driver of their soul inside. That's what Esle is here to help communicate and to express. 3rd house here with Uranus, Sun, and Ceres is expression in digital media, social media, digital media, platforms like that, like TikTok in particular. Mercury here, Sun, and Ceres, natural communicator here. So she has a gift for being able to communicate, to organize, and to lead, and embrace a different side of her energy, her feminine energy with Ceres here. She's meant to be a leader in a feminine way, and she's meant to progress in this lifetime towards more and more of her feminine. Okay. Now, last thing I'll look at for Esle in this mini reading here is her North Node. North Node's in the 4th house in Pisces, conjunct Venus and the IC in Juno. So this is already, right off the bat, this is like a twin flame chart, divine counterpart chart. How do I know that? Because we got Juno conjunct the IC, conjunct the North Node. Whenever there's a love aspect combining with our destiny, combining with parts of where our soul is involving, typically, and I do a lot of these twin soul, twin flame charts, that's going to be a twin flame chart. Juno I've also taken to be, in some aspects, particularly a twin flame denoted chart. So Esle, If we haven't channeled this already, this shows me that love, true love, and partnership is a part of your destiny, for sure. It shows me right here as proof almost. Also, the plot of fortune being in the 7th house in relationship with Chiron, also another twin flame sign of the chart, meaning an essential part of your evolution and your healing lies through partnership, particularly love or romantic partnership, and understanding partnership and love. So Esley, I would say overall, to finish or summarize your chart, just this mini reading, part of your destiny lies in experiencing true love and relationship in a way that causes you to embody more of your feminine essence and lead women and lead people in particular how to tap into that unique part of their own power or self that will really truly motivate and drive them to see what's meaningful in their life. This is the next part of where your destiny wants to head, and also that will be in partnership with someone on the same path. That's what I see here for you. Okay. Awesome. Amber says, I just saw part 3 of Cern. It was the message I needed to hear. Just want to say thank you. You're welcome. I'm glad it helped. Thank you. Thank you for supporting as well. Praga says, thank you for being on here every night. Life has been really intense right now, and I'm right now, so having one constant comforting presence means a lot. You're welcome, Praga. Thank you for that. It means a lot. Thank you. I am short, petite, with strong energy, so on point. Okay. I've never seen you. I just, every time I tap into your energy, I just see, you know, and again, in the most loving way, a smaller frame. Again, in the most loving way, but then the energy behind is like packs a real punch. You know what I mean? Aaron says, I'll have to get one of these birth chart readings. Would you ever do human design readings? I know the basics of human design. I haven't studied it extensively. I can do very basic readings with human design. I'd love to study it more at some point, and also the gene keys as well. Glad to know love is in the cards. Yes, Esley, love is actually destined in the cards, in your chart, in your soul's design, and also twin flame is destined for you. Okay, even if you haven't experienced that just yet in union, I mean, that's definitely a part of your destiny. I see it. North Node is one of the strongest signs with Juno in particular. Okay. All right, guys. I think that's gonna do it for tonight. I'm a bit tapped out on energy. It's 8:36. I gotta go spend some time with the family. I love you all. Thank you guys so much for your generosity, for your time tonight. We will be continuing to do these later on. If you guys want an astrology reading, personal astrology reading, a personal tarot reading, a live one-on-one session, all of those can be found on my website, brandontobias.com. I think I took away the astrology reading, so if any guys do want a 30 to 45-minute channeled soul purpose astrology reading, I'll offer those via email only. So you can email me and say, hey, I want an in-depth astrology reading. I'm doing them for $250 for 30 to 45 minutes of channeled reading. So any guys want that, shoot me an email. I'll send you a custom link. If not, head to brandontobias.com. You can get a live session there. You can look at the coaching containers, or I'm sorry, healing containers. No longer doing coaching, but healing containers. I've identified that in myself, and or recorded tarot readings. Other than that, I love you guys. Thanks so much for joining in again. I hope you are well, and I hope you are. Thank you for appreciating my work. Okay. Thank you guys. All right. Take care.